Hey guys, so you've probably clicked on this video because you're a GCSE or an A-level student that have results day coming up in a few days, and you're feeling a bit stressed or a bit anxious because we're being thrown into unknown territory right now because we've had no exams this year. So it's totally normal if you're feeling like that. I'm just going to give you guys some tips on how you guys can help de-stress your life right now on the days leading up to results day, what you can do to overcome any fears and anxieties you might have about results day, and especially after results day. So I'm going to talk about the A-level side of things, about clearing and some of the next steps an A-level student has if their grades aren't quite as what they hope for. So let's get into that. And first of all, I'm going to get a haircut real quick. So let's get a haircut and then we'll talk about all my tips for you guys. Let's go. So as I was walking, guys, I actually realized that I can probably film my first tip right now. So one tip I can give you guys, help de-stress yourself during these times, is just go for a walk. I know like some areas you might not be able to go outside because of lockdown. If you can, go out for a walk for maybe for 20-40 minutes. It doesn't have to be too long. A good 30 minutes out in the sun, sun outside right now, decrease your stress levels. It's been scientifically proven. I'm gonna put a little DOI here out. And yeah, just go for a walk like me. I have to walk 30 minutes to a barbershop right now. So, yeah. I actually just whipped out my phone for this, just to give you guys the next tip right now, which is doing stuff out of your comfort zone. Right now I'm walking in the park right now, just to do this, by the way, to film myself vlogging. So I've never done this before, and I feel kind of awkward doing it, but gotta get used to it. Doing stuff out of your comfort zone, that actually is proven to make you happier. Your body releases dopamine whenever you're fear, or do stuff out of your comfort zone basically. It does make you happier, gives you less stress, and overall makes you a better person. So yeah. Alright, I think that looks better now. Alright, cool. So, moving on to overcoming your fears and anxiety for results day. I feel like that you shouldn't be worried for results day because you're one of 100,000 people who are in the same boat as you. You got loads of people are worried. You got loads of people that, feel like they won't get the grades that they need. And what I can say to that is that people always say you reap what you sow. If you're someone who puts in the work and the effort in studying, it's not much to it. You're obviously going to get good grades. So if that's been seen by your teachers or even been seen by your past exam results, then there's no doubt about it, you are going to get a good grade. And then the second thing I wanted to address is the fact that when results day hits, mainly for GCSE students, you're trying to go to a specific sixth form college that that's really high standard. You got their average grade at A-level is an A-star, for example. You have to get 4 9s to be able to go into your sixth form college. And let's say you don't get that. Only what I can suggest to you is that if you don't get your grades but you're close to it, you can negotiate with them, see if they'll allow you in anyways, because they might. Let's say you don't get the grades and they don't let you in. You have to decide whether education is still for you. Either go to a different sixth form college and study there, but depends if you would like it or not. And if you don't, then you can start either an apprenticeship. I know someone who has. They're just working and studying and they're just having fun right now. Decide whether school is for you and if you would want to continue progressing onto a higher level of education, just like A-level or university degree for that matter. And if you still feel like it is, then I would suggest going to a different sixth form college and just doing all your best to try and get the best A-level results you can. And for A-level students, let's talk about clearing and some of the stuff you can do if you don't get the results you want on results day. It's a protein shake. Alright, so for A-level students, what are the kind of options you have when results day hits where you don't get the grades you need? Let's say though they don't accept us. Well, obviously you have a little bit of time from when your university will decline you. So you have the options of calling up the university, negotiating a deal with them, seeing if you can go to the university anyways by, let's say you applied to a master's, if you can go down to a bachelor's, or if you can take a foundation year with them if your course allows for it. Personally, that's what I would do. I would go from a master's to a bachelor's, and if I can't get into a bachelor's, they're like hard stuck and like not letting me go into a bachelor's, I'd ask if I can go to a foundation year, which requires significantly lower grades. But if your firm university is dead set on not letting you get in, you can either choose to go into your insurance, or you can choose to go into clearing. Clearing is essentially a service that UCAS provides to students that don't have any insurances or firms that they've been accepted to. And you essentially just go into this website, which has all the universities listed out by course as well. If you search by course as to what you want to go to, find a university that you think you would enjoy. You call them up and you ask if they have any spaces in and if they would let you in with your results. If they do, you put them down, they would accept you into that university, and essentially you're contracted to that university afterwards. If you don't want to take that route, you have to then decide if university is still for you. If you personally feel like you'd rather just go to work and not do university anymore, you can. And to go ahead and do an apprenticeship, it's completely up to you again. Whatever choice you make, just make sure you'd be happy doing so. Don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do. That is one key thing that I would suggest to you. Don't do something that you don't want to do. Alright? And no matter who tells you, even if it's your parents, even if it's your friends, no matter how much pressure you have, the final decision is up to you. And don't feel like you have to do one certain thing. There are many different things in this generation that you can do. You're not destined to always go to university, and you're not always destined to go work for a job. It's totally up to you, whichever one you want to do. Alright, so that will be all from me, guys. Hopefully this video did provide you with some value and helped you feel a lot more better than before you watch this video about the upcoming days to results day. And if it has provided you with some value, be sure to like the video and maybe subscribe to my channel if you guys are interested in more content like this. Be sure to tell me in the comments what kind of content you'd like to see me put out in the future. And if you guys have any more concerns or worries, be sure to comment them down. I'm here to listen, and I'm here to give you some advice, whatever you need. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.